So the fifth most significant thing that's happened in my life was when I did go to Guatemala, um, and started the ISTA training, the International School of Temple Arts, the spiritual shamanic sexual training, or something like that. And I'd only just made it into Guatemala because I heard the borders were closing because of COVID. And I just made it in by the skin of my teeth. And, the borders closed. We began the week-long initiation. And yeah, the borders closed. Many people left to get back to their families and things, but there was a community of about 20 of us that stayed around for months. So the ISTA container is shadow work. It's triggering to find um, what how we're not being um, free in our expression. Uh, and yeah, I was completely triggered for like 4 months. It was very open, um, sensually and connection wise, and I didn't feel like I could truly be myself there. In the tantra festivals, I got on so well, and I was really free and open and liberated. But there in that group, I just really felt triggered. I couldn't be myself. Um, didn't share the same sense of humor. Didn't really feel like there was one person that I felt like I really was interested in. She wasn't interested in me, but everybody else was like, and maybe, but not enough to really sort of lean in. Um, and for those 4 months, I felt really, really lonely, especially when everybody was connecting a lot. And I couldn't really own my desires I couldn't work out like to what degree I wanted to connect and really like refine what I wanted and ask for it and, have boundaries and things like that. Um, but it was a space that was really inspiring for me to continue um, with a massage technique that started to release emotions from people. And it was a very similar massage technique that I was using in physiotherapy practice. Um, but in a clinic, people were just, having normal reactions, responses. But in these, you know, permissive containers, people were having these like emotional releases. So I wanted to get to the bottom of that. So that led me down the path of doing some training. Back in England, when I returned back to England, I did some training, and I, yeah, before then, I made a wish. Basically, I had a tattoo done on my chest with a hand poke technique. So it was very, very painful for hours and hours and hours. And the tattooist said, "What are you going to manifest?" And I really wanted to connect with someone. So I visualized a very special person, a tantrika, some kind of like, sex shaman of some sort, and then lo and behold, about a week later, this person, yeah, just came into my life, and we had a really intense month-long romance that really opened me up in terms of balancing myself. Uh, I felt like I really integrated my feminine aspects and found a lot more peace in who I am as a whole being. And they were very inspiring because they were doing tantric massage sessions, and they encouraged me to do that when I got back home. So yeah, all of that chapter really put me in that space to pursue the work that I'm currently doing. Um, it was a very interesting time, very inspirational, very deep, introspective, and mystical and shadowy. Uh, and that was back in 2020. So ever since then, it's just been a deepening exploration of what it means to be um, a human with consciousness, with energy, with a collective energy, a collective consciousness. Um, so yeah, that's all I've got really for now, without going in too many. I mean, the last few years, even though these haven't been profound, there haven't been any more profound, life-changing experiences. I feel that every month, every couple of months, I'm evolving constantly, and life is just really fascinating, and I'm happy with who I am and where I am. I was supposed to pick my top five, but now thinking about it, there's way more. Look at where I am. I'm living in Mexico. Mm, like I met my partner. That's a significant moment of my life. Um, moving, like making a bold, courageous decision of moving here in Mexico. These are big deals. These are really big deals, but mainly the ones that I've chosen have been the sort of like kind of mystical ones that have been a little bit out of the ordinary. So that's why I've chosen to talk about those. So I hope you have enjoyed story time.